Hi YouTube, this is Justina. Sorry it's been so long since I've made a video. It's been 2 weeks exactly. Well, yeah. So I'm updating you with my 6-week and 7-week update on my post-op VSG. My starting weight was at 235. My surgery weight was 227. And last week I weighed in at hold on. Wow. Yeah, 205. So that was 1 pound loss on my 6-week, which wasn't that great, but I'll still take it. And then 2 pounds lost this week, so I weighed in yesterday morning at 203. So that's pretty good. Total pounds lost since the pre-op diet was was it 32? And then, yeah, I don't say highest weight because I know I weighed more. But that was when I started my pre-op diet. I just go off my pre-op diet. But I know I seen more on the weight on the scale, but a while back. But I don't know exactly, and I never stepped on the scale very often. I hated the scale, and we all know that we always step on the scale. We don't like it. But anyway, so it's so nice to see it going down. So right now, I'm at 203, and that was of yesterday morning. I did step on the scale this morning, and I was 1 pound down, but that will go on my next week recording. So I was actually weighing at 202 this morning, but yesterday was my, Yesterday was my 7-week post-op. Yeah, it's going so fast. It is going super fast. I can't even keep track anymore, but it's going great. There are some big NSVs that I want to talk to you about. My first NSV, this is a big one for me, was a friend came up to me. She came up to me last week, and you were starting to really tell on my clothes, my body. You're just starting to see it. Well, she came up to me, and she was like, Justina, you are inspiration to all of us who are trying to lose weight. And I had to think about that, and of course I'm like, thank you. And then I had to think about that for a little bit. And she doesn't know about the surgery at all. So I was thinking about it, and I was like, should I tell her? Should I come out and just tell her I had surgery to help with the process? And then I was like, no, you know what? I still have to eat right. I still have to work hard. I still have to, work at it. It's a tool to help us, not just to, it's not going to, magically you're going to be skinny. No. So I am going to take that, and I'm honored that she would say that about me. So that was really sweet. And then my second NSV, this one's a huge one. My husband always pops my back, and I always ask him. So I put my arms like this, and then he comes in and reaches behind me and just pops. Well, anyways, not thinking of it, I was like, babe, can you pop my back? And he's like, oh, sure. I get in position, put my arms up, and before, his fingers, he could barely touch his fingers. it was like really tight, and he couldn't touch his fingers. Well, anyways, he puts his arms around me, and he's just like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, what happened? What's going on? And he's like, no, Justina. He's like, I could reach around and grab my arms without any difficult on trying, it was easy. And I was just like in tears, because you do not realize how big you are until you start losing the weight and you start feeling different, and little things like that make a big difference. And I was just, whoa, you don't realize it. And you see pictures of yourself, and as for me, I don't know, I'm sure this goes for you guys too, but when we did take pictures of ourselves, we hid behind people, we hid behind objects, because we hated being in the center of the picture. I hated pictures taken of myself. And I really, really hated body shots of myself. Body shots. I despise them. And I always hid behind things, objects, people, anything I could find. My kids, I would hide behind them because I didn't want to see myself. Well, my husband showed me a picture of myself that I haven't seen. I have not seen. And he showed me a picture. And this was probably, I think, a few weeks before my surgery. And he's like, wow. He's like, you could really tell. You could really tell. And I'm, this was at 6 weeks. And it's only been 6 weeks. It's only been 6 weeks. And my goodness. It's just a big difference. And you, like I said, you do not realize how big you are. And you always tell yourself, oh, I'm not that big. I'm not that big. Knowing you are. But you're trying to tell your mind, oh, you're not big. You're not big. You don't ever want to admit that. Well, you are. I mean, I am. I was big. And I mean, I still have a long ways to go. Don't get me wrong. I still have a lot of work ahead of me. But as far as little things that I am seeing a difference, it's mind-blowing. And would I do the surgery again? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would do the surgery again if I had to. Thankfully, I don't, because it's a one-time thing. But absolutely, absolutely. And if you're thinking about having the surgery and not sure, oh my goodness, it's changed my life. It has changed my life. We go through our ups and downs. We go through our I don't know about you guys, but I have been through emotional roller coasters. And I have been upset and crying for no reason. No reason. And I don't know why, but I don't know if it has something to do with surgery or if it's just I'm a woman. I mean, women do that. I don't know. Sometimes we just don't understand. But I get angry with my husband, and I don't know why. There's no reason for that. So, but that's the only thing I have to deal with. I mean, hearing other people's stories, I've had it pretty easy. I've had it really easy, actually, as far as feeling well. I mean, right after surgery, walking 2 hours to 3 hours after surgery, and walking, and not having any issues with like nauseous or anything. Nothing at all. So I'm very blessed and very thankful that I got the surgery, and has changed my life, and it continues to change my life every day. So thank you all for watching, and I will try to make a video next week. My weeks have been very busy. I am now back at school, and not only am I working at my school, I'm actually put on another job, so I'm working 2 jobs. I'm crazy. See? I couldn't have done that before. There's no way that I would have done that before. And now I have so much energy that I feel great, that I will take on. And I would even mind doing another job, but I got to take care of my family. So, because I'm such a workaholic, but my family comes first. So, but thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.